Morning folks, Ariel over here at Nyth, where today it is actually snowing again. I don't know how well it's showing up against the trees. It's not a ton of snow obviously, but it has been snow flurrying all morning. It's not really sticking to anything, but this is almost the end of April. It is snowing right now. You can still see the tail end of the snow pile melting off the old garden there, and there's still snow through the woods, and snow through the woods down here. Also, you can start to hear the roar of the creek, and even see a glimpse of it down there, muddy and brown as it's starting to fill up with snow melt from the higher mountains. That's going to come up a lot higher probably, and runoff doesn't usually end in the area for most of the snow coming off the mountains till sometime in July, so that's just getting started. Burley is very excited to be outside and wants to say hi to everyone. Hi, baby boy. Hi. But in addition to all the snow, it is starting to look like spring. Look at all these lovely little new things coming up. You can have a little pansy there that came up from seed last year, and it's blooming. All kinds of new sprouts of irises. I'm going to draw a blank on half of these names. Monarda, some mints, thyme, daffodils, some more pansies, so on. We've got more sprouts coming up here, some daylilies and irises, mint coming through everywhere here. It's gotten cold enough to dim down its green, but all these little bits here that look kind of, it's not helpful when you put your nose in the camera, baby boy, kind of maroon, that's actually mint coming through, so I've got mint all over that bed, a few hollyhocks. Not sure if any of the raspberries survived, we'll have to see. More flowers and such coming up over here, a bunch of irises. These are all just things I've gotten for free as they've been discarded by people I garden for as they thin things out and so on. That's what I've used to plant my garden edges. Anyway, lots and lots of stuff coming through there. And looking back this way, there's some sun shining through the snowflakes. It's right about 32. We have had some nice sunny days up into the 50s, and even a few hit 60, but it is now breezy and snowing. I do have some pansies now blooming around the house, along with chives, some kinds of mint. The other little white flowers are alyssum. These are all very hardy. The snow's not going to hurt any of this stuff. That's why it's what's planted in there. Some dusty miller, some sage, parsley, more thyme. Anyway, there's some stuff starting to bloom around there. It's all still really little. And I've been working on getting the new garden filled up with dirt from the old garden. You can see I'm almost done getting all the dirt out of like that bed. I have some onions growing there now. The garlic, check out how tall this stuff has gotten. If you remember when it pushed its way up through the snow still. That's looking lovely and healthy. Almost got the end of this bed filled. You know, moving dirt is a lot of work. It's heavy stuff. Anyway, got beds here obviously unfilled yet. Got the ends of some beds filled here. This was partly so I could transplant some of these other things before they were too mature. There is actually horseradish under there where you can see I watered the surface, though you can't see it yet. I transplanted my horseradish into there, and the rhubarb as well, and it's just starting to come up. You can see its little nubbins of leaves just starting to poke through, and you can see the snowflakes landing on the dirt beside it. So anyway, I've got dirt in those garden beds yet. The ones on this end are almost emptied. That I had, and you can see the snow is still melting off it. So I've been scooping from these ends as the snow recedes and they kind of dry out. It's been shrinking every day. So anyway, working on getting that all filled up. It's looking like spring. This is pretty normal for the end of April, beginning of May here, that it would be snowing, sun shining, and I'm working in the garden. And you can see the yard is starting to turn green. It's not a lawn. It's got all my lovely edible weeds. I haven't seen a dandelion pop up yet, but the grasses are starting to turn green, and there's a few clovers starting to stick through. Just a little bit of green showing there as a hint that more green will be returning. And got things back together over the fire pit. If you remember, at one point the snow was over top of the swing frame there by a couple feet. So that has all gone. If you wanted to sit out here in the newly falling snow, you could hang out on the swing by the fire. So I just thought I'd show you what things are looking like around here. I've got to get back to some more dirt filling, get the rest of that filled so I can get the rest of it planted so that it can grow. But it's supposed to be kind of cold and snowy off and on the next few days here, so that might slow me down. But it is lovely and encouraging to see little flowers starting to bloom around the house here. And again, that noise, if you're wondering in the background, that is the creek, which has come up multiple feet and is starting to be a full-on roar out there through the trees below us. And the next morning, this is what it looked like. Happy spring to all of you guys, too. Hi folks, Ariel over here. Thanks for spending some of your valuable time watching these videos. Hopefully you found something beautiful, educational, interesting, peaceful, relaxing, or useful while you were here. If so, find more videos here, subscribe so you don't miss any updates, and if you like what you found here, feel free to like and share away so that others can benefit as well. You all have a wonderful day.